is a girl. She's a star. She's got style. Steffi Star. You see her face around the town. She's popular. Steffi Star.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Weinstein.
And I'm Meredith Keach.
We are so excited to be back. We haven't been in the studio for a little bit, and we have the most unbelievable, fabulous,
So
fun
excited.
guests. We have so much to talk about, ladies. This podcast really is for you because you're not going to believe what's going on. But without further ado, drum roll. Introducing Elise Rodenheiser.
Now I'm not Rodenheiser anymore.
Berkowitz?
No,
Wait, what are you?
I married Dan.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got married?
Yeah.
Oh.
like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait,
Yeah.
what's your last name?
Lescarbeau.
Lescarbeau.
Wait a minute, can we go through the lineage of names here and the syllables in each one?
Do we have to?
But wait a minute, I sometimes have trouble calling her Elise because I've called her Pinky for years.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if we can back up a little bit, she's also Kim Lazarian's cousin.
Oh.
Yes.
And she's
Okay.
also Heath Berkowitz's sister.
Okay.
Heath, if you guys remember, was on our podcast a couple of times.
Yep.
He owns a guitar shop.
Yep.
He's a pickleball entrepreneur,
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
But he's most famous for writing our theme song for the podcast.
I need a new one. Let's get a new one.
Oh no, it's so cheesy. It's even Heath is like, that song
is so great.
it's so great. It's
Yeah.
what makes us us.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
All right. So we have a few things to unpack here. So where do we even start?
Your shirt.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go Patriots. I'm
Yes,
wearing my
absolutely.
Drake May shirt. Yep. I went
great.
right to the stadium. It's awesome. Celebrating those Patriots. What a game, guys.
So exciting.
We are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Definitely.
Did you guys buy any football squares?
No.
Yeah, I bought a bunch. If they come across my desk, I buy it.
Oh yeah. Meredith, she wins a lot.
Yeah. Well-
She wins like a lot of raffles, especially her specialty is a meat raffle.
Oh, I love a meat
Anytime
raffle.
Meredith puts in for tickets.
Oh.
I mean, full disclosure, this is not about luck. It's just I spend the most on them.
Right.
Because I'm a sucker for the charities. And
Now, one year, so Anthony buys $1,000 squares.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So one year, he hit big,
Yeah.
and it was at the end of the game, and I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" And he's like, "Something good might be happening."
Oh.
And then at the end of the game, he was quiet, and I said, "What's up?" He goes, "I just won $36,000."
Oh my God.
I said, "We're rich." And then a couple of weeks later, he was at a golf tournament and won $4,000.
Oh.
So that year, he won $40,000.
yeah,
Wow.
it was just a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, it was really incredible.
was so amazing.
Yeah.
Now, Elise and I go back years.
Yes.
And there's a couple of things we
Yes.
should discuss before we get into her heated topic, which she
Is
is
this discuss or disclose?
disclose.
Okay.
So one time Elise was having a handbag party.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, those handbags
Yep.
that, and so I told her, so we hung out all the time.
Mhm.
So I told her, listen, I do not do setup committee or cleanup committee.
Okay.
I just show up.
It's not your thing.
It is not my thing.
It was a raging snowstorm.
It was a raging snowstorm. It's not my thing. I schlepped out of the goodness of my heart, right? Because I want to support my friend.
Yeah.
So mostly everyone left, and now it's time to clean up.
We were at the father's house.
We were at Elise's father's
Yeah,
house.
the
Oh.
father, yeah.
Now, Mr. Berkowitz,
Yes.
who he lived in East End
Yes.
on Dean Street.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you know him, Meredith? What's his first name again? Norman,
Norman, yeah.
I don't know.
who I see you're friendly with again.
Yeah, that's a whole different
Okay.
show.
All right, well, that'll be another show. So anyway, so Elise starts cleaning up, and I'm sitting there watching her because I had already told her
You disclosed.
I don't clean
Yeah.
up. And she's, I don't feel good. I'm having pains. And I go, you know what? I'm sorry, but you wanted this party and I'm not helping. Well, Elise, take it away.
I was having a heart attack.
Yep.
What? How old were you?
39. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
How old are you now? You don't-
55 last week.
Oh, wow.
That was a
Oh,
long
that's
time
right. I
ago.
wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways, long story short, I was having a heart attack, and I always say to her, you will always be known as the person that wouldn't help me clean
when I was in
when
distress.
I was
Can you imagine, Meredith?
at my weakest.
She was having a heart
Yeah,
attack.
but who's going to think at 39 that somebody said? Can we talk about how did that? Who has a heart attack at 39?
She does.
I do. Stress, the cigarettes, steak. I love it all.
Oh.
But anyways, I survived.
Wait, now I call her Pinky because you look like Pink.
Yeah,
Some people
I
say
would
that.
agree.
Some
Isn't
people
she
say that.
stunning?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know,
Yes.
gorgeous.
so sweet. They say that at the hair salon a lot, which
What
I love.
happened at 39 when you? Okay, so you.
So I forget
you
what
have a heart
happened.
attack. Like what?
Wait,
what
did you call the
do?
ambulance? Like, I forget what happened.
No, I went home.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's not going to be. It's
No,
not going to
I
be
kept-
did
well,
you finish cleaning?
assumption
I
that
think
you're
so.
having a heart attack.
I think so. I went home in the snowstorm, and I think my mother stayed at my house that night. Yes, she must have been babysitting.
Oh.
So when we got home, she stayed next to
Babysitting.
me the whole. Well, the kids were younger.
Oh,
I mean, we're
okay.
talking about.
How many years ago?
I was 39. My kids were
Oh,
kids.
20 years ago? No, less. Like 15. I
It's
can't
a
do
lot.
math.
15,
It was a
16,
long
a
time
lot.
ago.
So, anyways, it wasn't until the next day I finally said, I better go to the doctor. And I made an appointment. I went to the doctor, and my doctor had canceled all their appointments for the day.
Oh, because of the snow. But it wasn't like you were having like
Yeah,
you
well-
see in the TV like, oh, it's the big one.
No, it's
Yeah.
not like that. And-
Explain to
and
the
also-
audience
it
what
feels
was
different,
yeah.
right?
Also, know for a woman, it is entirely different.
Right.
Symptoms are so different. In hindsight, I can tell you my back was killing me for weeks.
What?
And that's a really big symptom.
Stop.
I remember walking around the house like, oh my God, my back. Am I really, like, have I gained that much weight? What is going on? And I look at pictures. I was pale as a ghost for weeks up till then. And I was having pains up and down my arm constantly.
Left arm?
Yes, left down.
Are you sick?
No,
Oh.
it's the 100-day cough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that before.
Yeah, it's literally the 100-day cough. But
So
anyways,
pains up and down your arm,
Yeah.
back was killing, you look pale.
heavy chest when I would like walk up the stairs or whatever. But it, like you said, it's not like, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack. My father and I would like count out how long the pains would last. Because I'd go to work and sit there like, oh, I don't know, something's not right,
Mm.
you know?
Wow.
And you just
Anyways.
didn't feel like dealing with it.
Nah, yeah, I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
Get it.
because we're supposed to be tough.
I'm
and-
39 years old. Like, it can't be that.
Yeah, right.
Did
You
it
know what I
ever
mean?
cross
Yeah.
your mind?
I think it crossed my mind, but I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be a hypochondriac. I'm like,
You're
I'm
in
not
your
going to go
30s.
crazy.
I'm
Like, there's no
39.
way.
Right.
I do 5Ks all the time. I mean, I walk them, but I still, we were busy. We were active. So I went to the doctors. The nurse saw me, said, you're fine, go home. Went home, literally, like,
So they didn't think anything either.
they didn't think anything of
There
it.
you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
they thought nothing. And within maybe 20 minutes of that appointment, I was like on the floor. Like, you have to call the ambulance.
In the doctor's office?
No, at my house, in my living room.
Wait, I have the goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
horrible.
like, you have to call the ambulance. And of course, they come over, and I knew them because we owned a business in town. And they're like, do you do drugs? Like, because it's not normal for a 39-year-old.
Right.
So they were trying to figure all these things out. Anyways, long story short, went to the hospital. It took them the 3 rounds of the blood enzyme test to realize that it was a heart attack. And that's like 6 hours because it's 2 hours in between every blood test. So they kept saying something's wrong, but we don't know yet. And then finally they came out and it was the widowmaker, which is obviously very dangerous. So they put, yeah, it was like the worst case scenario.
Really?
And they did a double stint, and here I am.
So you went in and had heart surgery right away.
Yeah, and so this is a really interesting thing. At the time,
Wow.
South Shore Hospital was not, I don't know the proper terminology, but they weren't the heart hospital.
Okay.
They, like, you literally, it was like a lottery. They would pull a number whether you stayed there or you had to be shipped to Brigham.
Oh.
I was on the table, like ready to have surgery.
Oh.
And they're like, nope, you're
They
going.
shipped you to Brigham?
They shipped me. They're
Actually,
like,
I'm
"No."
kind of glad you were
I
shipped.
totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, you're going. I'm like, this is the craziest thing,
Figures.
right? So why not? So yeah, that's.
And then you went and had heart surgery.
And then I went and had the double stints put in,
Wow.
and yeah, here I am.
Wow.
Here I am. And I feel, I mean, I haven't had any big issues. Sometimes I'm probably in my head a little bit too much, like, oh my God, it's my arm. Oh, I can't breathe. You know,
Right,
but
sure.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just in my head. I don't know.
Right.
And you felt better immediately after the procedure?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it took, I don't know, like a month maybe of downtime, but
And what did the doctors say? Was everyone shocked? I mean,
yeah,
for
everybody
39
was totally shocked. And my family didn't want to tell me how bad it was.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't want to tell me how bad it was. They're like, you have to really pay attention to
And
what's
your
going
doctor
on.
must have felt so bad because they didn't see it, or maybe
I
they
stopped
just were
going
like,
there. I stopped going.
You did. You
Yeah,
were
I was like,
okay.
so I was like the talk of the office because
I
I was
bet.
so mad,
Yeah.
and they turned me away.
But
Yeah.
in hindsight, I mean, having taken 6 hours in the hospital
Yeah.
to figure it out, they probably wouldn't have been
Totally.
able to figure it
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Wow.
Well, I can't be blamed.
Well,
She was still working and doing and going
I mean, if somebody
And
is
drinking
not
and
feeling
smoking.
well,
and drinking and smoking.
literally, I take a break, drink and smoke. Like it couldn't have been more stupid. But yeah, but we got the cleanup done. Without you.
Did you make a lot of money off the
I think
purses?
we did. Yeah, we did. It was Boots too. Very
Oh.
successful.
Wait, I can't believe I called you Rodenheiser. I do have to apologize for that.
It's odd, but that's okay.
I know. I don't know why I did that.
Berkowitz, Rodenheiser, and what's the newest?
Lescarbeau.
We love Deanne.
Elise Nicole Lescarbeau.
Oh, that's so
Isn't
that
beautiful.
nice?
That's a beautiful name.
This
Like
is
the
it. I'm
movie star
keeping
name.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love
I'm
him.
keeping this one.
Wait a minute.
Lescarbeau. We're 10 syllables between all of them.
Oh,
That's a lot.
it's a lot. I never had an easy name.
I have another fun fact about
Yes.
Pinky.
Yes.
She owned a motel.
I did.
I knew Meredith would love that one.
You know what the girls at work say? Oh, you gotta talk to Elise. She's had 20 lives. Like
She
this girl has
owned a
lived.
freaking motel.
Yeah.
Where?
So
In
her
Norwell.
radio name was Motel Chick.
Yes.
That's right,
What else
Meredith.
would it be?
That's right.
Yes.
How many rooms?
17.
What?
17 rooms and 2 apartments.
How far was it from Heath's restaurant?
20 minutes.
Did you guys refer business?
Elise lived there.
My house was on the property, so I was always there.
That's
So you bought the house with the motel.
I bought the motel with the house.
You bought the motel with the house.
Yeah.
wow.
Well, I worked there for
I
10 years
know.
before I bought it.
Oh, so it wasn't like just on a Saturday. You're
Let's buy a
thinking-
motel.
Yeah.
I think I'll buy a motel today.
No, it wasn't
So
like
you knew
that.
how to run it and sort of.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yes.
Was it profitable?
That was a lot of stress.
And it
Well,
was
the
lovely.
clientele was
Yeah, I mean, it's Norwell. Like, who's coming to stay in Norwell?
in a motel.
right.
If you get kicked out, you're coming to me. Weekly rates, monthly rates.
Hourly?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wow. I mean, it's not that much
If
of a
you-
reach. You don't have to sound so surprised.
No. I don't partake.
Can you imagine, Meredith? Like the stories were
No.
unbelievable. I don't remember them now, but I just remember when you were in the thick of it. It was just like unbelievable.
Oh, we had
The,
one guy.
the cast of characters
the
that would
cast of
come through.
characters. We had one guy that ended up supposedly making a threat to the daycare next door. And literally,
One of your tenants?
yeah. And the SWAT team was there, and like the whole, all of this. They
Oh, you
shut
think the daycare lied?
down.
Because they didn't like.
No, I don't think they lied. I just think
Probably said something
they
stupid.
took his stupid.
Seriously.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. The guy was as crazy as the day is long. Like he had to go.
Mm.
But I mean, SWAT team was everywhere. They shut everything down. They evacuated. It was.
It's so exciting when you see those guys come in SWAT gear.
Oh,
Like, it
Alexa.
is-
Meredith loves the SWAT men.
Oh my God. It's just, I mean, like, they're crazy.
Yeah, it's.
Armed to the teeth, literally, and gigantic dudes coming with automatic weapons.
It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it was crazy. They
Yeah,
like
it's
they
scary.
took a room over and they like as their command post,
Oh
you
my
know, and
Wow.
the stuff on the walls and yeah, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it
We've
was
only
crazy.
seen it once in action. We had some nonsense on our street. I
In
don't
little
know.
old Easton.
And yeah, it was just and 2 teenagers that they were accused of something apparently they didn't do. But the SWAT rolled up in the middle of the
Oh,
night
yeah.
because that's how they roll.
Yeah,
Meredith was in her glory.
I was loving
love
it.
it. Don't you
couldn't-
love that
I
stuff?
couldn't help
Yeah.
myself going go to the end of the driveway.
oh, I totally would.
My husband's like, "What are you doing?"
She's like,
I was
hello, fellas.
I-
It's me, Meredith Keach.
Well, obviously, owning a motel, there's a lot of shenanigans going on.
yes,
But you know, so I got very friendly with the police.
I'm
and,
sure.
And being the owner, you can just go out and go, "What's going on?" Like,
Yeah.
you know, I want to know everything.
Yes.
This is my place,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, one day somebody rolled up. I'm sitting in the office and I look out the window. Literally, He opens the trunk and a woman gets out of it.
Oh,
Stop.
I swear to God. He kidnapped her from New Hampshire.
what?
Yes. Yeah.
Just another day in Norwell,
Just,
folks.
I mean, this is what we do.
Stop it. So then what?
I called the police. I said, I think we have a problem.
What did she do when she jumped out of the trunk?
They went into the room. Apparently, he knew her. They knew each other. But I don't think that's the way she liked to travel.
You can't make this.
You can't make it up.
You can't make it up.
I know. I want to write a book, but
Elise, your life has been so colorful and so much
Colorful.
fun and like so amazing. It's been a most unbelievable ride for
It's
you. Like
been-
seriously.
a fun ride.
Well,
Wait,
then I was
Wait,
called.
can we wrap up the motel? I
Oh,
can't just
sure.
transition.
Oh yeah.
So you owned it for how long?
I owned it from 96 to 2012. No, I worked there from 96. I bought it in 2004 and I sold it in 2012.
Wow. So it was
I brought my
was a
kids
long
up in
run.
Norwell. Yeah, it was a long
Wow.
run. Yeah, I brought the kids up there, which is a great town.
Right.
Not
Beautiful.
not that anybody wants to let their kids come over and hang at the motel.
Right.
Mom, I'm going to the motel.
That was colorful, but
And what was the deciding factor to sell?
finances.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely finances. That's a whole nother story too.
Was it too tough to run to be profitable, or it was just other things going on in your life?
There was just other things going on in my life.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was time to get out.
Done. Yeah.
it was
got it.
time.
So that was it. She sold her motel and moved on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a salon coordinator at a hair salon in Dedham.
What's that? What's a salon
A
coordinator?
manager.
Oh, okay.
I manage the salon, do the buying,
She does not
check in
work
out
on
the guests.
Saturdays.
I don't work
Oh.
on Saturdays.
Okay.
No. Not unless I have to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love that job,
I'm an old lady.
right?
You would be so good. You
I
know what it
know.
is? It's hostessing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
hostessing. I mean, I make great tips from my clients.
Seriously?
Yeah, like they just
Love that.
I'm magical with the book. I'm magical. They'll call and go, I can't find out. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. They know, like, just call. Don't be stressed out. I'll get you in.
Well, I think it would just be great to be in the beauty industry.
so fun. So fun. I always kicked myself out. I just never had the courage to go
You?
to school. Yeah, no, I never
Come
I never
on.
thought I could do it. So I just didn't go. I went and got my nail license, but I never went and got my hair license. I'm like, I could never do that. So I just watched the girls in awe.
I love watching hair
I know.
videos.
I love it. I love it.
I
so
watch hair
much.
videos every day about cutting.
There's actually been
Do you?
rumors that they're going to dismantle the Board of Cosmetology. And if that happens, which I really don't think it will, but if that happens, like you or I could work at a hair salon if they trained us.
Oy.
So I'm always like, oh, there's hope for me yet. Like,
Come on. You could go to school and pass in a heartbeat.
Ugh, who's got time? It's so expensive too.
I know.
It's so expensive now.
Right.
So yeah,
Well-
I don't think that's in my future, but
I don't know.
I love my job. Love it.
I mean, all right. So then I get a call a few years ago. We're moving.
Mm.
Elise and Dan decided they were going to move to Tennessee
Ugh.
because
please.
you're the only 10 I see.
Mm. Yeah. World's dumbest decision ever.
So I go to the house and she's got
Where
some.
were you living?
She's got some
Abington.
gnomes around.
Oh,
She's Pink's.
you're such
Pink,
a hater.
Pinky has a gnome fetish. I said the gnomes must be put away.
She did.
I said, so we went through our
Yeah.
whole decluttering thing, everything put away. So they're moving to Tennessee. They end up finding a rental in Tennessee. They're going to move to this rental. Everything's going fine. I secure a buyer, do all my due diligence. Everything's fabulous. Loan officer said we're good. The moving truck comes. They're packing their stuff on the moving truck. And the buyer agent calls me and said, oh, sorry, their loan fell through. We need a release.
Oh. Damn it.
Okay, now
Dan was so happy.
I burst out into tears. Now, I don't cry often in real estate. This was probably one of the most stressful. They were packing up the moving truck.
Yeah.
They had their rental.
Yeah.
The loan is dead. How do I tell Pink? Meredith knows what I'm going through here.
I know.
Well, and how many years ago was this?
This was years ago.
This was
Now
Now you'd be like, okay.
I would, right. Now I would have been like, okay.
It was only 5 or 6 years ago.
Well, I
It wasn't
cried.
that long ago.
I was like hyperventilated.
Yeah.
Because
You were paralyzed in the moment.
because I've actually never had anybody putting stuff on a moving truck, moving across the country for the deal to fall through.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Dan
So
said,
then-
figure it out.
I called a loan officer
Mm.
who saved the deal.
With
Now,
the same buyers.
Yeah.
Yes, and she did not take on the loan. Now that night when I talked to her on the phone,
The loan officer.
the loan officer had an episode.
Oh.
And I'm like, hello.
Oh.
I hear back from her in the morning. I said, did you have an episode? She goes, yeah, it's fine. But I went through the file, like the phone, like she never came back to the phone. Obviously, I didn't sleep that night. Anyway, so the loan officer comes back in the morning and she figured out that the buyer's mother could start collecting on her mutual funds. And because she could start collecting because she hit a certain age, they were able to buy the house. And this loan officer handed the loan back to the other loan officer and said, I'm not taking the loan because these people need to close on their home and I do not want to do it. But she spoke to the other loan officer's manager and they got it done.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the loan officer we both know.
Yes. I didn't want to say her name because she had the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
That's why, like, seriously?
Yeah.
That was a lot.
That's
All
impressive.
that for 7 months.
Oh,
And then-
home.
okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you-
So they moved to
pack up- you
Tennessee.
moved to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
happened?
What happened?
I guess I was just homesick. Honestly,
She's
I-
very close with her children.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, we got there and I just literally hated everything about it.
Had you ever been there before?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
had friends out there, and that's what they're like.
Yeah,
hey,
we had
this
friends
looks
out
awesome.
there. We're like, but they were living in a completely different area than we were in at the time. But we were just renting, trying to feel it out
Yeah.
and see where we wanted to go.
Well, that's good.
and-
So you didn't buy down
No,
there.
No, thank
no,
God.
Thank
Good.
God.
Right.
So literally at like the 7-month mark, I'm like, listen, I got to get home. Like, I can't. I
That
hated
was
my
it. You were
job.
done. Oh,
The money was horrible down
Oh.
there.
I'm sure they pay nothing.
Nothing. I think like $15 an hour. I got
Hell no.
Yeah. Well, federal minimum wage there is $7.75.
Whoa.
Yeah. So $15 an hour to them, like they're
Right.
doing you a favor.
Yeah.
So I kept saying, "Oh God, we got to get home," and he's like, "Oh, that's not going to happen." Blah 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 blah. And so finally one day, we have to go home. Like, I got to get home. I can't. I'm not gonna make it. Well, you can call the mover, and you can call my mother because we have to.
Right. They
Go to
moved
his
in
mother's
with
house.
because we sold the house.
Oh.
I'm like, no problem. Give me the phone.
Right.
I'll take care of this. And by the end of the night, we were coming home.
wow.
Yeah, that was it. I'm like, and it's like my biggest guilty thing ever that I made him sell his house. Like, I feel horrible. Horrible.
Are you still married to this man?
We weren't even married then.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
we are married. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He still loves me, thank God.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
My-
could he not?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
He's a big teddy bear.
Yeah, he is. He's like my big life-size gnome.
Hmm.
Yeah. See?
I have clients now who did that with Florida.
Oh
Did they
yeah.
succeed?
They moved. No, they're coming home.
They
Oh,
moved to
they're coming
Florida,
home.
and then she was down there, and she was like, it was her life dream to move to Florida.
Did they?
Really?
They bought something, didn't they?
They did,
Yeah.
which she regrets on
See, so-
multiple fronts.
You have to rent, folks.
Yeah.
Don't buy
Yeah, thank
something.
God.
Just rent.
Thank
Right.
God we rented.
Exactly.
Thank God. And it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't much cheaper there. Like those days had already passed.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It really
You were
wasn't
still
much
paying-
cheaper there.
yeah.
We were still paying a good
Like
amount
a
of
full
money.
rent. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what it cost us to move and move back is
I mean, but you know what?
Listen.
That's such a small blip on the world
Right. That's life.
scheme.
I think
Like, you did it, you
I'm just
tried.
yeah, I'm
Calendar,
just
I
so
should
like
say.
we'll never know if we don't try. Like,
Right.
I'm just so like let's
Let's do it.
You know, that's just the way I am.
You
Dan,
have to do
not
that.
so much. But he did jump in with me and we did it. And he could live anywhere. He always says, I could live anywhere. I don't care.
Right. He doesn't care.
Yeah, no, he doesn't care.
Right.
But and then I always think like everything happened for a reason. Like, could you see me being a grandmother living in Tennessee?
No.
That would never happen.
That would never happen.
would've
So you
probably-
would have come home anyway.
we would have come home.
Right.
anyways, so,
Yeah. She
yeah.
can't be away from her kids.
No, never.
She thought she could, but
I did.
they're too close.
Yeah.
She has a grandson.
Oh.
Yeah. He's my babes. He's
Yeah.
my babes.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Elise can't take. Okay. So now we have to move on to the current situation where Pinky is absolutely beside herself.
Okay.
Her friends are going through. They're single.
Mm-hmm. The two specific friends are widowed.
Okay. So they're widowed women. How old?
I'm going to go between 55 and 65.
They're lonely.
Okay.
And, so they're on the dating sites.
Yep.
Trying to find some men.
All right.
Well, it's worse than you think.
It's so bad.
The dating sites?
Yeah.
The scams
The
that are going
scams.
on behind the scenes.
Romance fraud has taken over the dating sites.
Oh.
Yeah, romance fraud, they call it.
In what capacity?
Well, 9 times out of 10, somebody that you think you're talking to is not who you're talking to.
Oh.
There's a couple of different movies. I told you to watch one.
Well, I didn't watch it.
Don't watch that one anyways. There's a much better one. And the one that I wanted you to watch is about a gentleman whose picture and profile on Facebook has been used thousands of times by scammers.
Oh.
And this guy just wants his life back. And as a matter of fact, he lives in California. He's a makeup artist for the stars.
Oh.
He is a hairdresser or something. He has his own makeup line. But he's also very, he lives a very unorthodox lifestyle. And they ended up outing him. And he was very concerned about the lash back. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen? And
Wait, I need to know. What do you mean by unorthodox?
well, he dressed up very S&M-ish a lot. Always with the black chaps with the butt hanging out. And yeah, he had a very different lifestyle.
Okay.
But he was very private.
Okay.
That, like, nobody ever knew that.
Okay.
But in the
Wait a minute.
meantime,
He dressed like that, but nobody knew it?
He
no,
dressed like that
because-
at night.
Yeah, he didn't like go to your house and do your makeup like that.
Oh, okay.
This was like,
I'm
no.
like, right.
Maybe
No,
he
no,
would
no.
even be a cooler makeup artist if he did that.
Yeah, right. No, he said his family was really upset through this whole thing. So anyways, his big thing has been trying to get his identity back. So that's been a whole
So his
long process
identity,
for
so
him.
he's a closet bondage fetish dude.
Yeah, who's living minding his business,
Minding his
just
business.
living his life.
Just
Well,
minding his
sort of.
business, doing
Well-
bondage.
Behind closed doors.
Well, that's not our
Yeah.
problem though.
No, it's not my
That's-
Oh,
business.
like OnlyFans or no?
I don't think he was on OnlyFans.
Okay, so he just has.
I mean, he's in California, so
Okay.
there's-
So it's all funky out there. Anyway.
yeah.
And so he had this, and then who outed him?
A bunch of women. A bunch of women who thought they were in a relationship with him.
So these other men
so
were
specifically
using
3 different women. If you watch the show that I'm going to tell you about, it's called Hey Beautiful on Hulu. And 3 different women were absolutely in love with this man
On social media.
on social media. They had never met, and they're being scammed out of their money by other people, like a lot of money. And I don't even remember how, I would have to watch it again, how it all came together. But he was getting like a lot of hate mail, and
he was like, "What's going on?"
yeah, he was like, "What is going on?" And thousands of people were using his profile.
So his identity was stolen.
Yes,
And in the process, he was outed with his funky lifestyle.
he kind of had to come out like in every way possible. Like he had to just come out and admit to all his things. And
So are these women finding these men on Facebook that are using his profile, or are they going on Hinge and they're using his Facebook profile on Hinge?
they're mostly on dating apps, but Facebook has their own dating app.
Right.
And then what I'm finding is a lot of women just aren't doing their due diligence. And that's where the problem really is coming in.
Okay, so I go on and
You see this handsome fella.
handsome fella, and we start communicating, and it's going great. And he's like, "Send me $5." So I send him $5. And
No, don't send them 5 cents. Red flag number 1.
Oh. No, I'm just saying how this process.
Well, yeah,
transpired.
they talk. Yeah, they get it. These people are falling in love with somebody they never met.
Now, are they FaceTiming? What are
Well,
they doing?
here's the interesting thing. A lot of them are not FaceTiming. So there's the other red flag. If you can't talk to me on the phone, they're not even talking on the phone. Because guess what, guys? Most of these people are in Nigeria. They're not even around here.
I know someone this happened to.
So there's a group of young men in Nigeria called the Yahoo Boys. And they literally will be sitting in a hotel, 10 or 15 of them. One will be talking to you, texting you, having conversation. The rest of them are researching your life.
I'm scared.
But isn't there some onus on the individual who's falling in love with the
100%.
idea of somebody?
100%. I'm not saying that we all don't have ownership in this, but these are usually women that, I don't want to say, they're just lonely.
They're vulnerable.
They're vulnerable. They want to be loved. They're looking for somebody to spend the rest of their life with. If they're widowed, 9 times out of 10 it happened quickly at this age. They
right.
weren't expecting this, and all their plans of life are gone, and they just
You
want
know somebody it happened to?
I did. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. We're not going to go into that.
No,
but yeah.
like, I feel like we all know somebody who this has happened to. I know someone.
But the naivety, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
That's the part that
You know
blows
what it
my
is?
mind,
Because
these aren't stupid women.
But I'm telling you why. Because they probably got married at a young age, right? So they're going from their father's house to their husband's house, and then their husband always took care of them, and now they're alone.
Okay, that's good in theory.
Oh,
But the specific women, that makes sense.
Right.
But the specific women in my
that
mind,
wasn't the case.
that's not the case at all.
It's crazy
That's not
how
the case
this
at all.
happens.
They've become sudden widows, and time goes by, and they want to talk to somebody. They don't want to be alone in a snowstorm.
Right.
They don't want to spend a holiday alone.
Right.
Their kids are grown up and they're out of the house. So,
It happens more like, even I know so many elderly people that are not on dating
the
sites.
scams.
But the scams and the elderly people
1,000%.
sending,
Yeah, it's crazy.
like
But
hundreds.
they start
of
talking,
thousands.
and the tactics that they're using with the love bombing and
Right, the love bombing.
the
You're
love
so
bombing is
beautiful.
huge. The future faking, they call it. So making up this big, we're going to do this when I get there. And most of them don't tell you they're away. They tell you, oh, we're going to meet Sunday. And then Friday, they mysteriously have a trip to go on.
Well, isn't 90 Day Fiancé?
I was just going to say, hasn't anyone watched 90 Day Fiancé? This poor man must have gone to Russia 27 times.
Oh, isn't
And then,
I know.
unfortunately, she had to go to a hockey game, so she couldn't meet him. She had a business trip that weekend that came up. I couldn't take it. It hurt my heart. I'm like, they should not be filming this man. I couldn't take it. But it happens.
So one of the big things is these men manufacture crises. And that's how they pull you in. Once they've got your trust a little bit, they manufacture a crisis. And if they're asking for money, that, this is what they need it
delete,
for.
block,
Wait, how
delete,
did you
block.
find out about all this?
Well, I've had girlfriends go through it, and then I really started research. Like, I'm a heavy documentary person. So I just started researching it.
Wait,
And I'm
one
like,
of her-
I need a change. Like, I need to make a change. That's the type, that's who I am. I have to make a change.
So one of the women, she thought she was dating like a soap opera star, right?
No,
Is that what it was?
no, that's who. Oh, that's not it exactly. But
Oh.
so she was talking to him. He was sending her flowers once a week, which is very unusual. I've never, ever heard of that in one of these scam situations. And she really thought she was going to meet him. She was going to bring him over at Christmas, blah, blah, blah. She sends me his picture. I reverse Google search it, which, by the way, ladies, use it. First thing you should do is reverse Google search
Yes.
these men. It was a soap star. And then another one of my girlfriends is sitting in the hair salon one day, and she's telling me that I can't even remember the whole gist of it, but long story short, it's money laundering.
Oh.
They're moving money for them, and you're doing it, you're being their money mule.
Oh.
And they're doing it unknowingly. They're saying they can't get into their account, they're out of the country, they can't get at their funds, they need you to do this for them. But now your money's on it, and guess what? You're still going to jail, whether you knew it or not. They're using you as a money mule. So between the money mules, the money that women are sending, gift cards is a huge thing. They ask,
Right.
a lot of them are asking for gift cards. That's a huge thing. It's just
Why do they ask for gift cards?
because they can't be traced.
Oh.
Yeah, they can't be traced.
So that's why when you go to CVS and you buy a couple gift cards, you're like, is somebody? It says on
they
the screen,
ask you now.
is somebody asking you to buy these gift cards, or are you buying them for yourself?
Oh.
They ask you, so
Yeah.
you have to.
These scams are costing Americans over $1 billion a year. We're losing over $1 billion a year.
it's not just men, it's dogs.
Dogs?
It's dogs, folks. Somebody that I know
Oh, you're right.
was scammed
Yeah.
for a dog. It was a cute dog, and she wanted this dog so bad.
Mhm.
And I said, let's call her Mallory. I said, Mallory, what do you, where is this dog? So she said, the dog is in Texas, wherever. She's like, the guy's getting really mad at me. I have to send $1,000. I said, Mallory, back up. Whoa, take a breath. I said, I need you to FaceTime. First of all, ask what vet he's taking the dog to, make sure he's got all his shots. I said, and then I need you to FaceTime this guy and say you want to see the dog. You want to see the dog running around. You need to do a FaceTime. No, she said, he's going to be really mad at me. I'm too scared. She goes, and it's too late. I already sent him $1,000. I said, you stupid. I said, send me the picture. She sends me the picture, just like you. 2 seconds, I do a reverse Google, and it was a picture that was going around the internet of this cute dog, and it was all over the place, and everyone's like, scam, 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 scam. And she sent him money that, she could never get back. So then she and her son had to go hide somewhere, and for hours they tried to get back the $1,000, which she never got back.
No, of course not.
So it's just it's with dogs too.
Yeah, it's everything.
It's not just people.
It's everything. And the most common grooming, the most common groomers are, they say they're military. They say they're working on, the oil workers working on tanks. They work on jets. They're out of the country. These are the things that they're all saying. Doctors, definitely. They work for Doctors Without Borders. That's a really big one.
What's Doctors Without Borders?
I think it's doctors that work like voluntarily in another country. Like I know somebody whose friend had to go to Gaza. They worked for Doctors Without Borders, and they had to go to Gaza, and they were coming home 85 times. And I mean, they haven't made it home, obviously, because they don't really live in Newton. They don't even really exist. I'm like, no, because he's in Nigeria. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? And definitely, if they ask you to get off the dating app platform that you're on, they want you to go to WhatsApp. They want you to go to Telegram. They want you to go to email. They hound you about your email. So the second that you start talking with them, they delete their profile off the dating app. And they say they want to get to know you better, blah, 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 blah. So you can't trace them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then, so the first thing you want to do is you want to see them. You want to talk to them. You want to see them on FaceTime. Now we have AI is the biggest problem. And on one of these shows I was telling you about, Hey Beautiful, they actually, what I love most about this documentary is they show you exactly how these scammers are doing all this stuff with the AI, and they have 2 phones and they're using computer software to do the images, and you think you're talking to that person. So there's a woman, she has a site on Instagram, and she says the first thing you should do is get them on FaceTime, ask them to stand up and turn around, because AI can't do that.
Oh.
So that's like the big, right?
This is too much. This is exhausting.
I mean, like, I'm so thankful for Dan. I'm so I can't even imagine having to go through this. I can't imagine. And I'm the same as all my girlfriends. I don't want to grow old alone. I don't want to be in that position. We just had a snowstorm. Do you want to be alone during a snowstorm? So, I mean, they're not doing anything wrong, but they're not, the red flags are just not. One person was a woman who, supposedly a woman, sent a message to my girlfriend on Instagram. I noticed you're a widow. Are you interested in meeting somebody new? My brother who's in the service, blah, 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 blah. So then they connect talking. And I'm like, well, how'd you know you're a widow? I'm very negative. I'm first, I don't trust anybody.
Well, you owned a motel.
Well, that's true. So I don't trust anybody, but I'm like, I don't want to be so strong to my friends.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So I try not to throw
hard. It is hard.
To find that balance.
Right.
Because they'll send me a picture and I'm reverse searching it. I'm like, that's not that person. And I don't know if they don't believe you or they don't want to believe you.
It's a fine line when you're dealing with friends, because I had a friend who was dating a lot, and I would meet these guys and I'm like, no. And she's like, leave me alone. Yeah. Right? Because one of the guys.
Well, you're the queen of dating.
One of the guys, she really wanted to
setting people
date.
up.
Right. So years ago, I was gonna set Elise up. So we were gonna start. You know how I've always wanted to do a dating show.
Yes.
I have talked about this for I don't know how many years. So I was gonna do it with Elise. I made posters. And I'm like, Elise, what are your non-negotiables? She said he has to have a job, and he cannot eat with his mouth open.
I mean, it's a pretty low threshold.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not for nothing.
how long have you been married?
20 years.
Okay, so you probably really have no idea how bad it is out there. Like, throw all this away. Like, even the people that you meet and the nice, normal people, there's no man. It was such a huge thing for me. Like,
okay, so wait a minute.
we never did the dating show.
Yeah, how
I don't know
come?
why. I don't know.
Did you meet someone?
I don't know.
Did you get busy?
Well,
You're
I
always
owned a
busy.
motel.
Right.
No, because you didn't have me.
Right.
Right?
Kind of, and we had so much fun planning it.
You
We
need
did
an
have so much
implementer.
fun.
We
I'm
were
learning that in
crying,
a relationship.
laughing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first, dating has always been difficult. It's not like all of a sudden in today's day and age, it's worse. It's always been.
I
mean,
don't know. I had a boyfriend every second back in the day.
And you transitioned from a divorce into a relationship. That's you.
Yeah.
You have good EQ.
Right.
You are great at reading people right out of the bat. Not everybody is.
No.
So if you're not good at that, it doesn't matter if you're in 2026 or you're in 1996. It's not going to be easy for you. Meeting people at bars. I mean,
That's how I met my husband.
yeah. I mean, that can be fun, but
met
it's not
Anthony at a
great for a lot
restaurant.
of people,
Right.
right?
Met Anthony at
Yeah,
Snowboard.
the restaurant I worked for.
And there are people who say it was horrible back then, right?
True.
It's just, it's difficult for some people to meet people. Additionally, the tough part of what we talked about with these people getting scammed is there's an element they're needing something,
Of course.
and that is filling a need. And it doesn't matter what red flag comes up. I mean, look, we all
Right.
we
People
all do
turn their
things
head.
in life.
1,000%.
You could have talked to Stephanie and I about your trip to Tennessee, right? And you probably could have talked to two relocation experts, right? And
I'd
we
still
would
go.
have said,
I would
Right.
still,
we would say
Right. You had your
1,000%.
mind made up.
Yeah.
You were out of here.
that was it. Because it filled a need for you in that moment,
Mm-hmm.
right? I don't know what amount of caution we can provide to the general
She's
population.
so practical.
She's very
when
practical.
you
She's the voice of reason.
I love that.
when you have a need and it needs to be filled, it's
I know. If somebody meets somebody, we need to meet them.
Well, so here's the thing. So there's a lot of them, two parts to
Didn't
what-
mean to cut you off, Meredith.
No,
the
what-
thought just came to me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, there's two parts to that. Yes. The emotional manipulation is quick because they're lonely, because they want to just do what they want to do.
And they want to believe
And
that
they
this
want to
person-
believe that,
Right.
oh,
Right.
they're so nice. They're saying the nicest things. and-
Religious cults exist.
Absolutely.
Oh, right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, these are not, and it's not just the Yahoo boys that I was telling you about, but there's scripts that you can buy.
Oh.
They share their scripts and their instructions and
On how to do
how
all
to
this.
do this. Like
How to scam a woman.
how to scam a
If
woman.
you want the script,
Yeah.
So
call
I mean,
508.
ultimately, what I would love to do on the South Shore is start a group for women 45 to 75.
Yep.
And honestly, unless you're vetted by somebody on my team,
Mm.
you're not getting in.
And what's your group for?
For dating, for people to meet real people,
not scammers.
not scammers.
She wants to set her friends up.
They have to be vetted. Like the dating apps aren't taking enough responsibility, in my opinion, to really.
I think they are
Figure out-
taking. They're taking no responsibility.
No, they're
I think
taking none.
anybody can just get on a
Yeah,
dating app.
They're taking none.
Well, and don't you think? Okay, so
Matchmaker,
again, I'm going to play that sort of
matchmaker.
devil's
Yeah, for
advocate.
sure.
But look at we have
match.
Brooke and Alexa come in, and in the beginning of the conversation, they'll say, "Men today are horrible. I can't meet anybody. It's so hard out there. The men are so fake." They go through their whole list. And after about 15, 20 minutes in, we've done this multiple times
Mhm.
now. And listening to them, I'll say, you guys don't want to meet anybody. Well, you know what? You're right. I really don't. Right? So there's a lot of different factors that come into play here.
Those are younger kids too.
They're not kids.
Well,
They're
not kids.
30-year-old women.
Those are younger women. And there is a lot of different
Alexa's
factors.
immature.
But Brookie
That's a
is
smart
not,
girl.
and she's
That's a
she's
smart
of the
girl.
same ilk, right? I mean,
Mhm.
and I'm not trying to pick these. I'm not trying to talk about Brooke and Alexa specifically here. I'm just saying that going back to people want to believe something. People maybe it's a particular moment. Look, using your trip to Tennessee as a reference. You know, today would you go
Are
to
you
Tennessee?
going to keep throwing
No.
that back at me like the whole time?
Yeah,
No,
she
because
is.
it was magnificent,
really.
right? It was a magnificent experience, and you learned
wa-
a lot from it,
absolutely.
and that's part of your history.
And if
right?
I had the chance, I would do it all over again.
absolutely,
Because I needed that.
absolutely,
You did. You
I
were
needed
not
to do
staying
that.
here.
You
were,
needed that,
right.
and that's the point that I'm trying to take from it is that you needed that at that point in your life, and there may be just these women. We can protect them as much as we want, but they need whatever they're needing at that point in their life. Maybe they're in the wrong direction. You know, I'd love to say, hey, send them to a church, but we know that they could be just as bamboozled there, right? So, you know, I don't know how you're gonna protect someone like a widow, for example, who's incredibly vulnerable in that moment.
Well, let's start with they're talking to real humans.
What about a singles dance? A good old fashioned.
I mean, let's start with they're
singles
talking to
dance.
real people that we
Yeah.
vetted. We know their
Yeah.
identity is real.
Yeah. But what is it that's being said to them in that digital moment?
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to one personally, but I know that I just keep hearing they're so nice. They're so nice.
It's the
They're
love
so
bombing.
thoughtful. It's the love bombing,
Mm.
the classic love bombing.
So beautiful.
Yeah. And
I wanna
for
get to
somebody,
know
you know, maybe
I love your eyes.
maybe they didn't have any of that in their marriage. You know, who knows? Maybe this is something so new to them.
I just lost my wife, and
Oh, yeah, everybody's a widow. Everybody's a widow.
You shouldn't put widow on your Facebook, should you?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, after all this, I don't think you should put anything out there.
Right.
Like, obviously be super careful, which we know, but I think what you're saying about Brooke and Alexa is interesting because at that age, there's so many places they should be able to go and meet people.
Right, and I almost feel like they're definitely getting older now when they're getting married, which I love.
Yes, absolutely.
Which I love because you don't know who you are in your 20s, and you definitely change into someone different when you're in your 30s. And
well,
so
that's absolutely true.
yeah, so I'm glad that it's, taken this time, and who says you have to even get married?
Well, also part of the problem is friends with benefits is a thing that it never was.
Right. That's
So
a big thing.
That's a big
Right.
thing. So now you're kind of taken away from the pool
Right.
with that. You know what I mean? Because why
Right.
not?
Right.
I
These
don't have
guys definitely don't
There's
want to
a lot of guys that don't want to commit. Why not? I'll just sleep with her and,
Right.
so that takes away from the pool. I don't know if we had that problem.
No, I mean, there's concern about population decline.
Yeah.
I mean, what you guys are saying is
Yeah.
is actually backed, unfortunately, by science.
Yeah.
No, I mean, people getting scammed. It's always happened. It'll always happen.
100%. I just think, somehow, some way we have to verify their information more. We have to be doing our due diligence more.
Well, that's the fear of AI too, right?
1,000%.
This ability
It's getting
to
worse.
duplicate voices
Mhm.
and videos, and I mean, Steph and I have thousands of hours of our voice out there for the world to take. We could be replicated in a heartbeat. That's why, it said you're supposed to have a code word, for family, particularly for your kids, your
Mhm.
parents, right? So that if a caller
Oh, right.
is there
Right.
duplicating, what's the family safe word?
It's true. I mean, and also like my kids call it following them around. I mean, I know where all my girlfriends are. I follow them.
Yeah.
At work, we have a thing like we all follow each other.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Alexa follows Meredith.
Yeah, I could tell you where everybody is at any
I
moment.
check in with
Right.
her.
You know what I mean? But I think that's
I
important.
follow a lot of people too.
I think that's important. I don't. Maybe the kids find it intrusive, but
Now, my husband will not be followed.
mine won't either.
I tell him he's sketch.
But he also doesn't have an iPhone, so
Oh.
yes, I can't follow him.
I follow Anthony.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, should I put the steak on now? Let me look.
Right. We're
Okay,
his.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't
Anthony
think that's
follows
a big
me
deal.
constantly. I never look at anyone unless
don't?
no, not really.
Oh, I lay in bed and
Kim
look at
does.
everybody.
Kim goes, oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
constantly seeing where everybody is.
Totally.
So you can't like surprise her. You can't do anything.
No.
She'll be like, oh hi, like when you walk in.
I know you're home.
You cannot hide from anyone.
No, you can't.
Well, with children, it certainly makes it much easier.
Oh yeah.
And with my kids, with me picking up, I'll just say to them, "Stop texting me and
You
just
know
follow
where I
me.
am. Right.
Follow me,
Yeah.
and
Right.
then you can see where I'm at. So you don't have to worry about me what my time is in picking you up. But it's conceptually is very different than what we grew up with.
Oh, hands down.
Please.
Come here. Thank God. I can't. I wasn't even allowed to go out in high school.
What do you mean?
I wasn't allowed to really go anywhere.
well, you
I
were
mean,
so sick. They had to watch over you.
well. that wasn't until later. But yeah, no, I wasn't allowed to date. Boys weren't allowed to call the house. Nothing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a pretty strict house too.
I was
Really.
petrified of my father. Petrified.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I wasn't afraid of my father at all.
No.
You know why?
Why?
Because he had a wig.
He did?
Yeah. He had fake hair, and I just thought it was the funniest thing.
Oh, I love it.
So I was like,
You couldn't take him seriously.
I can take him seriously. Never mind be scared of him.
My father looked at me the wrong way, and I was,
Really?
yeah.
My kids today will tell you to F off.
I know. I feel like I'm trying to like calm my central nervous system,
Mm.
right? Because it's been fight or flight my whole life. I'm like trying to work on
You're
that,
in
girls.
such a good
Oh, I am.
good place.
Yes, and I try
And I'm
to work.
so glad you're not doing any of this dating.
No, so now getting back to this. So if there's some guys out there that are listening,
Yes.
right, and they want to meet someone 45 to 75.
Well, we have more than one. I mean, we have people. We have more than one person.
No, we have we
Yeah.
have a lot of people, but that's the age group you kind of
I
are
think so.
interested in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
They should reach out to you
Absolutely.
because I have a lot of
Can you
girlfriends
imagine
too.
being a guy having a date a woman 45 to 65?
Now, well, my
We
single
have zero tolerance. Zero.
well,
And that's fact. Like all the hormones that allowed for tolerance at another point in our life dissipates.
And the
So-
other big
interesting that you
face-
say that because
yeah.
I have more tolerance than I've ever had. I wish we could reverse life because I am so calm. You know how crazy I was.
crazy.
Crazy. My kids are like, if I yells right now, they would probably jump out. Like,
They would-
there's nothing you could do to get me worked up anymore.
Huh.
Like,
You
I
want
mean, I'm
hormones?
worked up, but no, but not like yelling. And so it's interesting. Yes, that's fact. But
Well, listen, we have
I'm
to
reverse.
but we have to give ourselves a break. It was tough bringing kids up. It's not easy, right?
Well, and I'm not saying 45 to 65 that you're hysterical. I mean, you still have all the years of wisdom.
yeah, but girls, guess what's going on now?
What?
The big thing is the older men dating these ultra young chicks.
Yeah.
Well, that's always been
Yeah.
the case.
Well, I feel like it's even more so right now.
Well,
Back
it's
in the
just
day,
visible
back
because
in the
of-
day when
Well,
our
because
parents
everybody
were
wants a sugar
parents,
daddy.
it's the sugar daddy thing now.
Yeah.
And the
Which,
sugar
by the way,
babies.
girls,
The sugar babies website.
by the way, I'm not opposed to it.
Alexa knew somebody on the Sugar Babies website, and
Yes.
this guy would call, and she would just go and have dinner with him,
Why not?
and she would make tons of money.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a
Something
problem with it
adults,
either. I
that's-
mean,
That does it for you. That's it.
That's like, well, that's an escort service, right?
well, are they having sex?
I don't think so.
So that's not an escort
This was years
service.
ago, anyway. Oh, so what was it? You just getting paid to go for dinner? I'll do that.
Right, serious. They
I
don't
don't-
want us. They don't want us.
They don't. They don't want my weight gain.
Like 2 months ago.
No, because you lost that tolerance hormone.
Right. Like a couple months ago, I came home from being out with my girlfriend for the night, and my son actually had to drive me home. And I was a mess.
Are you still drinking twisted teas?
Yeah. And the next day, I'm laying in bed, and I said to my husband, I'm like, I definitely got roofied. Like, I definitely got roofied.
What'd you have, 3?
He goes,
Nobody's roofing you.
honey, nobody's roofing 55-year-old women.
How
I'm like,
dare?
oh, you're right.
That's rude.
Right?
You were roofied.
I mean, why would you say that to me? Let me have this.
Right. Let me have my moment. I was roofied.
Yes. No, I guess
He wanted me.
I don't even know who he was.
They.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of them.
Anyways.
It is. But like going back though to the idea of sending money through the internet and just believing it really is astonishing, isn't it? Because when you take your sane mind that we're in right now, right, on a Wednesday, and it seems absolutely inconceivable. And yet we know logical people who this happens to. It's like becoming part of a cult, right? Where you say, how could this happen? But
because people want to belong.
Yeah. And I still think there's a lot of people that don't want to believe bad in anybody.
That's
Well,
true.
they just
There's a lot of people that just
and they have a need in that moment
Yeah.
that needs to be filled.
and somebody wants them and needs help.
Yeah.
And they want to help.
Yeah.
Because it's making them feel good.
Yeah.
don't help anybody. Be
Help.
selfish.
By the way, I need to tell everybody,
Yeah.
you got to deal with your ice dams. That's what I was doing this morning.
Well, I have to tell you this.
Oh, you have a condo. You don't have.
But besides having a condo, they put on roof warmers. So guess what? I plugged in my roof warmer,
brilliant.
and everything is melting.
Yeah.
Why in Massachusetts don't they automatically put roof warmers on your roof?
I don't have roof warmers.
But imagine if you did. Everything's melting right off my roof right now. I'm not going to ever get ice dams.
Well, if you grew marijuana in your house, it would also melt off your roof.
What do you mean?
Snow won't go where the marijuana and the lamps are.
Huh?
Yeah. There was a house in Brockton years ago, and snow would never stick to their roof.
Oh, because
did they have
because it was
attic
so
the
warm.
warm
Oh,
one?
I didn't get it.
The cops
Oh,
are like,
wow.
something's going on in that house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the whole house has been torn down since.
Wow.
So, I mean, just if you wanted to.
well, I just don't understand why we don't have this in New England.
I don't
It's
know.
a good question.
I don't
Because
have them on.
everybody has suffered. Not everybody, but so many millions of people have had ice dams and insurance. Why doesn't insurance make you get a roof warmer?
I don't know.
I plugged it right in and everything is melting beautifully.
I don't know. Mine was in
weird.
a location. So the gutters filled up. So we had our gutters emptied.
Remember
but-
you were hanging nylons off your roof?
Oh my God, that's next because we're getting icicles. But off a part of it where I could reach. So the gutters filled up, froze, then it melts, but not all the way. And then it freezes, and then it melts, and it builds up like this gigantic ice cube that then slowly goes up the roof. I don't know. It's a pain
Well,
in the neck.
This is New England.
It really is.
Roof warmer.
I got to get a roof rake.
That's a
had one.
must.
We had one. I have the pole for it, but
Somebody
I don't know
stole
where the
it.
rake part is. No, it probably just.
That's a hot commodity.
There's a thief.
I'm going to have to
My
go get
father
another
likes
one.
to say thief.
How was your father?
I'm going down to see him.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
96.
So great.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Parties
God bless
tomorrow?
him.
Pizza party Friday, and then we're going to take him to Flakowitz on Saturday.
Oh, can you give me? My mother's turning 80 this year.
Oh,
And I talked to her the other day. I said, "Do you want a party?"
oh,
And she
2 minutes,
said,
girls.
I don't know. And she said, maybe a little lunch.
Oh,
Oh, I love
luncheon.
that.
She said, because nobody can stay up that late or drive that
Oh.
late.
She's right. What a good
Okay.
point.
So what do I do? Where do I begin?
What kind of food does she like?
I don't know.
Oh.
She's like,
Isn't it your mother?
yeah, but she's nothing specific. Like,
Right.
she eats anything. Where do I find out? How do I get a list? I contact her friends and say, who's on her list?
Yeah. Does she have a Facebook?
Yeah, but
Just ask your mother. Go, Mom, who do you want at this party?
ask her.
Yeah,
Okay.
ask
Oh,
mother.
that's
Ask,
yeah.
yeah. Girls, we have to go.
Okay.
Pinks, do you just want to come back another time?
Sure.
I can't believe that went by so fast.
I mean, we
No.
barely even. There was so much.
I
to
have
talk.
notes.
She's got a whole notebook.
I want to
full.
go back to the motel.
Oh, no.
Oh, can you come back on and talk about
Yeah.
the motel?
Yeah. Next time somebody cancels, just call me.
All right.
Plug me in.
Have a blast in Florida.
Thank you.
Yeah, have so much fun. Be
Thanks,
safe.
girls.
Elise, it was a
I will.
pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Very
girls.
nice
We
to
love
talk
you.
with
I'm on it. I'm on this dating problem.
I know. Well, we can't. Well, that when you come back,
You'll
I love it. All right. Well, we have
Okay.
to sign off.
All right, bye.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.